Live only on The Zone, August 16th, Moses Atauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian White, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Atauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Frank Warren in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Frank, looking forward to a new Premier League season with the first loss against Manchester United on Sunday.
In your dreams, young man.
Do you really think you're going to come to Old Trafford and win, be honest?
You are Irishman, aren't you, eh? You're our Paddy, aren't you? Don't support the local team, does he? A typical Man United fan, aren't you?
That's it. We're everywhere, aren't we?
He's gone all red, look.
We're everywhere. Obviously,
I think it's a good opening game, isn't it? It's a very good opening game. Going to see something a bit interesting.
It's good to get back, but we're definitely going to win.
The season's starting.
We're here for a massive fight. Obviously, Moses Atauma, 20 years of age, against Dillian White. Is this maybe a little bit too soon for Moses Atauma?
We'll find out. Look, he's done everything that's been asked of him. He's got a stellar amateur background as a junior. He had no senior fights as an amateur. He's come straight into the pro ranks, and he's made his mark there and with some impressive performances and stoppages. This is a big step up for him. He's in with a seasoned campaigner who's fought at the highest level, given a great account of himself at the highest level. Been in some very close fights, won some fights, lost some fights against great fighters. And when we made this fight, I never expected him to show up in the condition he's in. And you can see how hard he's trained for it. I mean, he's the leanest I've seen him at all, I think. And he's up for it. He knows that for him, this is a fight that could see him either keeping his place high up on the big table as such, in big fights, or just basically slipping right down if he loses the fight. So this is a big moment in Dillian's career at the age he's at. For Moses, it's a big step up for him, and we're going to see, where he's got to at the tender age of 20. Most heavyweights over the years, you look at AJ, for example, he didn't turn pro till he was 24. And there's this youngster out making his mark already in the blue ribbon division.
Dillian felt a little bit disrespected from what we've spoke to him. Yeah, with the kind of Babysnatcher comments and stuff that came out.
With the what?
The Babysnatcher comments from Thomas Triber. He kind of suggested maybe that was intentional.
That's bullshit. It wasn't, and we had that out yesterday, and I got Thomas over, because I weren't here, obviously, when it was said, and I got Thomas, because one of the camps said that he was told to say it, that he was told to say it, and I called Thomas over and made him say in front of him, because they told me Thomas said that was the case, and he said he never said that. And anyway, but it's just bullshit. That was never the case, and why would we do that? I mean, what's the point of that? I don't do that. If anyone was going to say that, it'd be me. I don't have to go and do that. I'm quite capable, if that was the case, for me to say that, and I certainly wouldn't be using that remark about a Babysnatcher, that's for sure.
If Moses Atauma knocks Dillian White out on Saturday night, is he superstardom from there on?
Well, look, we'll see what happens on the fight. It depends how. It's how the fight ends. What happens during the fight. You're saying, so he knocks him out, that's brilliant, he's done it. He could pull a punch out of the blue like Fabio. He could be a mile behind. There's so many connotations when you've got these big guys in the ring. They're dangerous moments, He's in with somebody that says he's going to bring something different this time to it. And he's confident. He really believes in himself, Dillian. He really fancies the job. So does Moses. And we'll see. And then after that fight, if Moses come through, we'll decide what the next move's going to be. Dillian wins, but he's still got to decide what the next move's going to be.
We asked Eddie Hearn yesterday, would he rather Moses Atauma right now on his promotional stable or Anthony Joshua? And he said Anthony Joshua. What do you make of those comments?
Well, what can I say? I mean, like, he's very close to Anthony, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I think Coogan kind of alluded to the fact that Joshua probably only has maybe 18 months left, 2 years, maybe a few fights, but Moses has 10 years. So if I asked you the same question on Tyson Fury or Moses Atama right now, I know you've kind of got both and Tyson's retired, would you look more forward to Moses Atama's 10 years than Tyson Fury for maybe one more year?
No, I think I'd love him. I love it as it is. I love Tyson to come back because all the heavyweights are with us. We can make the fights happen, and we're making them happen. I'm delighted with our camp, all our fighters. You know, Tyson, I'm very, very close to being on a journey with. I'm very close with Moses. I've been on a journey with him. Same with Daniel. I've been, you know, we guys, we worked with them on. We delivered for them, and delivered in a big way for them. That's what we do. That's where I'm at. I mean, you know, it's a bit of a fun question from you, but you know, it's totally irrelevant to me.
Philip Perovich, David Adelai. Philip Perovich, David Adelai.
Let me ask you a question. Would you much rather have been born in Manchester or in Belfast?
Definitely Belfast. That'll never change. Have to be honest though, but we don't have a professional football team in England, so that's why we all support different teams.
Right, carry on, young man.
Philip Perovich, David Adelai.
Who?
Philip Perovich, David Adelai. Huge fight. David Adelai wins. Is he back in amongst the biggest names in the heavyweight division?
He wins that fight. It's a massive step up for him. I mean, he's in a tough fight. It's a fight his management called for, his trainer called for. They all fancy this fight, and it's a big fight for him. And it gives him a chance to bust in at a high level. I mean, he really does kicks the door down, and he's in the room. But it's a tough fight. He's in with somebody who really does fancy the job, but he fancies it. And these fights like this are quite when they're made. They've got so many. You look at it and think, bloody hell, you know, this is all or nothing. This is what it is for him, all or nothing. And for Philippe, he can't afford to lose. He's another one. These are all jeopardy fights, real jeopardy fights. These heavyweight fights.
Nick Ball against Sam Goodman. A lot of people are suggesting this stylistically. This is going to be Nick Ball's toughest test.
It's undefeated fighter, come up a weight, fancies it. I mean, he's very confident, isn't he? The Aussie, there's no doubt about that. He's up for it, and I think it's going to be a really good fight. I really do think it's a good fight, but I believe in Nick Ball. I think Nick Ball's, one of the most exciting fighters in the world. He's never in a boring fight. Every fight he has is exciting, because he brings so much and he puts so much into it. And I spoke with him. He says he wants the really big fight, which is going to involve a massive payday for him. So he can't afford to slip up.
How likely is it that we would see Nick Ball against Naoya Inoue in the next 12 to 18 months?
He's got to win. He's got to win this fight, and if he wins it, I think it puts him well and truly in the frame.
We've seen Sam Jones and Daniel Dubois link up. Were you involved at all in those conversations?
No. I haven't seen Daniel or his team. I had a brief conversation on the phone, and they went on holiday, and I'm meeting up with them I think it's next week or early the week after, and we've got a lot to talk about.
Do you think that's a good move, linking up with someone like Sam Jones?
I don't know what's going on there. I've got until I sit down and have a talk with him. I don't know where it's at, so we'll see where we go.
In terms of Usyk, we've seen you say that Usyk's requested time. Spencer Brown told us in an interview yesterday that Usyk's asked for 90 days, but he believes he should only get 30. So
he's asked for 90 and he's been told he's getting 30 by the WBO. And it's out of our control. You know, Joe's been patient, but he's in a great position throughout, through the matches that have been made. He's now the interim champion. The WBO, because it's their term for the mandatory defence, they've said that Usyk has got to defend against him. Usyk put in a request and backed up with medical documentation that he's not going to be available for at least 90 days. They've given him 30 days. The bottom line of it is Joe's got to be a little bit patient again. It's out of our control. I don't manage and I don't promote Usyk. His team are doing what they feel is best for him. We got to do the best we can, and so has David Higgins and Spencer and Joe's. We've all got to work collectively together to deliver what we set out to do. So it's either fight Usyk for the full belt, or he vacates, and then he will be then made, elevated to full champion, and he'll make a defence of his title. They want to get that away this year. We're trying to get it away for October.
Obviously, is there a potential that we would see Dubois Parker maybe?
Say again?
Dubois Parker.
Well, I don't know about that one.
In terms of Tony Yoka, I know you've signed him. There's a lot of conversations about AJ, Tony Yoka in Ghana. What can you tell us on that?
Nothing, because I've not had any conversations about it.
Is it a fight you'd like?
Yeah, I like that fight, but I think it's gonna. I think that everyone seems to be heading in the direction of AJ and Jake Paul.
What do you think of that?
What do I think of it? I think everybody will buy into it, won't they? I want the fight I'd like to see is the fight between him and Tyson, but that depends whether Tyson's going to carry on. Tyson wants to fight Usyk. Everybody wants to fight everybody. There's all these different fights. We're trying to make them happen. But I have no control over who AJ fights. Nothing to do with me.
Well, Frank, before I let you go, can you just tell the fans why they should buy this pay-per-view this weekend on DAZN?
Because you've got great fights on there. It's a great fight card. You've got a moment in time for two fighters in Moses and Dillian. It is a moment for both of them in their career. It's got everything that's needed for excitement, age, experience against the new kid on the block. They're both good punchers. It's going to be a fantastic fight. Then you've got Nick Bull in a cracker of a fight, two undefeated fighters. I mean, unbelievable fight. You've got then Britain's David Adelai really stepping up to the plate. I mean, really stepping up to the plate in a real tough fight against Filip Hrgovic, which, again, I think it's going to be something a little bit special. And you've got Ray Ford. I mean, what a fight that is as well. Those two, him and Abraham, that's a really, really good fight, those two. It's a fantastic card. That's why you've got to buy it.
Well, Frank, before I let you go, one more question. Ben Shalom recently signed a deal with the BBC. What do you make of that deal, and do you think this is good for boxing?
Yeah, I think anywhere where boxing's being shown on TV is fantastic for boxing. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I don't know how many dates it is. I mean, is it a one a month? You know, one every 2-3 months?
Well, Eddie suggested to us in an interview that it's 4 a year, but I don't know if...
Well, if it's 4 a year, it's four dates a year. You know, good luck to him. It's as I say, it's good. It's great. The more channels, the better. If he's signed a deal, good luck to him.
Well, Frank, appreciate your time as always on IFLTV. Thank you.
Only on DAZN, August 16th, Moses Atauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian White, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Atauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.